everyone, it's Minx here. Hope you're doing really well today. I'll make some more Raven, Legacy of a Master Thief. I'm gonna talk to this douchebag in the corner here. No, we're gonna go outside because I pressed the wrong button. What a great way to start the video, Minx! Okay, so we've got the freight car here. In fact, let's go in the freight car first.
I strongly suspect that the door is locked.
This is where the safe is in here.
No, it's open.
Ah, okay. Well, this is where the safe's gonna be, I guess. And there it is. And a policeman guarding it.
Hello? Wow.
Don't move a muscle, you feathered fiend.
I'm not a Raven douchebag.
Put the gun down, Robert.
Go on, Robert. I dare you. It's the same dude from the opening, like
If I may
the
introduce
ginger guy.
Constable Robert Oliver from the yard. And this is the revered Constable Zelner of the Swiss police, who obviously couldn't control his curiosity.
I'm really sorry, I couldn't.
Then I was right.
It's a trap.
You really do want to lure someone into a trap.
That's none of your business.
Perhaps that someone recently struck in London.
And how would I bait my trap then?
With something inside the
A
safe.
rare gemstone.
Someone hasn't done his homework.
Personal investigations.
I hope you'll acknowledge that I, as a Swiss policeman, can undertake investigations in my own country.
Are we still in Switzerland?
I could be your eyes on the train as long as you're here in the freight car.
Oh, really?
Yes, really. Archaeologist compartment.
There is a certain Professor Lucien on the train. He's an archaeologist from London.
And what's his story?
Well, it seems someone locked him out of his compartment.
Locked him out.
Well, yes. The door is locked and he's standing outside without a key.
Was it locked from inside?
It may have been. Do you think the locked door could be
It could
important?
be. I'd say it's
Professor
weird.
Lucien plays an important role in this story. Well then, Constable Zelner, be my eyes and ears on the train and see that Professor Lucien gets back into his compartment.
Awesome.
Report back to me when you're through.
My pleasure, monsieur.
Okay, wallet.
And then there's the Baroness.
Yeah, that's the wrong
She's
word.
missing her purse.
Baroness von Trebitz? Interesting.
Indeed, sir.
But it has nothing to do with our case.
So I shouldn't concern myself with the matter.
Why not? It's your job as a policeman.
It is your job, dude.
But don't expect me to be particularly interested in a lost purse.
The Raven's heir.
What do you know of this Raven's heir?
He tried to blow me up.
Robert, we don't know who we're dealing with yet.
In any event, the new Raven is a more dangerous man than the old one.
How do you know it's a man? You could just as easily be
It looked like a dude to me.
Or several men.
And anyway, how do you know that it's a new Raven?
Monsieur?
Never mind.
You
I
shot
go
the other
attend to
one.
the door now.
Good. And Constable Zelner,
Yes?
don't bother us unless you have something new to report.
Of course. A thief might get anxious if there's too much activity in the freight car.
Exactement. Knock twice. Then we'll know that it's you.
Unless the Raven's
Understood.
listening right now. Oh, spooky. Too spooky for you, game. Too spooky for you.
An investigation on behalf of Legrand that takes me one step closer. If I can convince him of my competence, I might even be able to see this case through to the end.
You have serious issues, dude. I don't like you. He certainly wants to prove himself, doesn't he? Jesus. There's a ladder there. Can we go up on the
The
roof?
ladder leads up to the roof.
Can we
It
go?
will be suicidal to climb up there while the train is at full speed. The wind, tunnels... no, I'll stay down
Okay,
here.
that's fair enough. You stay down there, dude. No worries. We're gonna head back into the earlier car and talk to the dude in the corner this time without leaving the car. I can't seem to be able to talk to him. There we go. Talk to Dr. Gebhardt. He's the German doctor we mentioned on the previous episode.
Ah, Mr.
Zelner.
Right, right. How can I help you?
Are you the Raven?
Tell me, did you notice anything suspicious here on the train or in Zurich?
You mean, except for the fact
What?
that my suitcase was stolen on the platform? No. Is there any reason to be concerned?
No, just routine.
Constable Zelner, please don't think I'm naive. I spotted the inspector from Interpol. Gart is his name, if I recall
He knows his
correctly.
stuff.
Legrand.
If you say so. At the train station in Zurich, he put a
Oh, it's a
cash
cash
box
box.
into the safe, and then kept close watch as it was loaded onto the train. Don't tell me that a man at his pay grade routinely tramps across the Alps just to keep an
could
eye
be
on
on
cash
holiday?
boxes.
A cash box? Like the ones you'd find in safe deposit boxes?
Precisely. And I believe we both have a good idea just
A
what's
golden
inside.
dildo. Cash box.
I do indeed have a theory, but what's yours?
A ruby was stolen in London. One of the legendary eyes
Oh, there's more than
the
one of those
seas.
gemstones.
The second jewel, an emerald, is rumored to be in a Swiss bank vault, if I remember correctly.
So it's on this train,
Both
Jesus.
jewels were supposed to be exhibited together in Cairo for the first time in 50 years. It does make
It
one
does make
wonder.
one wonder, indeed.
Indeed.
Indeed. Robbery in London.
Any news about the robbery in London?
Quite something, wasn't it? It must have been professionals. The way they disabled one of the best security
It
systems
could be more
in the
than one
world.
dude, for sure.
Most impressive.
People were injured.
Well, one cannot execute a robbery of that
Maybe
scale
he's the
without,
Raven.
collateral
There's some
damage.
suspicious people on this
It
train.
seems like the Raven has finally found a worthy successor. We can look forward to new and spectacular.
You're looking up to him, dude.
I'm afraid I won't enjoy his exploits this time around if the new Raven is so reckless.
That's your prerogative.
Newspaper.
May I borrow your newspaper?
You can take the section with the article on the burglary. You're interested in that bit, aren't you?
You caught me out.
Here you go.
Maybe I can use it to put it under the door,
Dankeschön.
and then push the lockpick through, the toothpick through, and push the key out.
There's something else. Do you know where the conductor is?
I'd
I
like
bet he's
to know
dead.
that myself. I told him to search for my missing suitcase in Zurich. He hasn't got back to me yet. He's probably in cahoots with the thieves, and didn't bother getting back on the train. If we don't crack down on vermin like them, the rabble will rule the world one
Jesus,
day.
dude, calm down.
Well, at the moment, we still don't know what really happened.
He is not here doing his job. That's bad enough.
Missing purse.
I meant to ask. The Baroness is missing her purse.
A baroness? This train is really full of the creme de la creme. The queen of crime is over there, and now a baroness as well.
Have you seen the purse?
Unfortunately, no. Do you know Lady Westmacott? You were talking to her,
Well, I'm an admirer of her
And her
work.
bottom.
like so many others. I once read in the newspaper that only Shakespeare and the Bible sell more copies than her crime
That's probably not
novels.
true,
I
seeing
read
she's
that
fictional.
She must be filthy rich. As a doctor, I'd have to work 1,000 years
What?
to earn
Oh,
that
doctor's
kind of
quite
money.
well off.
Auf Wiedersehen, Dr. Gebhardt.
Auf Wiedersehen.
Goodbye, Constable. It was a pleasant chat, really.
I don't trust him. I don't trust him with his moustache. His evil moustache. Anyway, what else we got? Examine the bowl. Oh yeah, let's examine the bowl.
Butterscotch. I've loved them since I was a child. Their only drawback, they don't play nice with false
You
teeth.
have false teeth? Well, I'm gonna take some sweets, I guess.
Maybe if I just suck it.
I'm gonna say something really horrible then, and I'm not going to. So anyway, we got some butterscotch. Maybe we can give it to the kid to bribe him to find stuff for us. That'd be good. Let's go to the next car. I'm getting the hang of the controls now. I wasn't really 100% sure how they worked it originally, but it's just like a point-and-click adventure using a stick, basically. Actually, before I go down here, let's use the toothpick. What are you doing, dude? What are you doing? So, toothpick on the lock. That isn't working at all. Let's try this one more time. Toothpick. Lock. Nope, that's not working at all. Okay. We haven't been this way at all, have we, into this cart? So let's,
This is the first car. The coal tender should be directly beyond this door, and in front of it.
Where's the kid
engine.
gone then? I need to talk to him.
The large map shows the different routes of the Orient Express. This train began in Paris and ends in Istanbul as usual. Unfortunately, it will make most of its journey without me.
How could it do that? How could it do that? So we can't go through that door. That's it. So where's the little kid? Must be the one locked in the thing, surely. Can we take the book? Oh, can I get her to sign my book? That'd be cool. I want that old lady to sign my book.
Should I ask for an autograph?
Just take the fucking book.
That will be quite unprofessional. But on the other
Take the
hand...
book. Okay, well. No idea where the kid's gone. Okay guys, so I missed plenty of stuff here, like some of the fundamental basics of the game, basically. We're out of my grasp. So, down here we have a box.
A box with a padlock. I suppose it contains tools for the train's crew, maybe for coupling and uncoupling the cars. At any rate, it's positioned so that it's easier to reach from the ground than from up here.
Can I try and open the box? Come on, dude, you can do it.
Locked.
Oh, Jesus.
Huh?
Don't move.
Matt, have you gone mad?
I'll shoot.
Well, we have his gun now.
Hey, my pistol.
You'll get it back in Venice. I could have fallen under the wheels.
I thought you were a ghost.
Ghosts don't exist.
Why is he talking about ghosts?
They do too. One just flew past the window.
Yes.
That
sure.
sounds-
Now get moving.
Oh, man.
That sounds deeply suspicious, if I'm perfectly honest with you. Okay, we'll go back in the saloon car anyway. There's plenty of things to get to the bottom to here, and... yeah, anyway. I didn't look properly behind the bar, so let's, why can't I go behind the bar? Look behind the bar. Here we go. It's a separate area.
I suppose the steward won't object to me having a look around in his absence.
Okay, whoa, there's a lot of stuff here. Okay, so... got the butterscotch already. Examine the notepad.
The pad on which the steward writes orders. Empty. Maybe he didn't use it because there's not much to do today.
Or because he's not on the train because the Raven killed him and took over his identity.
The steward probably uses the scissors on hard-to-open packages.
Or on his
These
own
days,
face.
nearly everything is sealed up tight. A colleague recently told me about dry powdered soup in small bags.
Oh, we're living in the
I
future,
couldn't believe
guys. Okay, can we can take the notepad?
I don't need the pad, but the pencil might come in handy.
Okay. Got a pencil? Anything interesting here else? Examine the drawer.
Perhaps he keeps the compartment keys in there.
Perhaps you should open it then, douchebag. Oh, we can't.
Locked. The lock is so cheap that I could easily pick it. If I want to impress Legrand, I should probably just do it. He's famous for his unconventional methods.
Let's just break the law, you know? Okay, so we got examine the radio.
A shortwave radio. It's amazing how small these things have become in the last 10 years.
Let's turn it on. Let's turn it off. I got an achievement, so everything is now good anyway. Okay, so... right, that makes sense. Well, we gotta find a way into that drawer as well now. Everything is like, we'll go back for now. May as well get this lovely lady to sign our book. And also, while I remember... what are those things, by the way? When did I get those? Anyway, let's gonna read the newspaper. What do we have here?
Luna's Drops. The calming herbal liqueur for women. A glass a day. It relaxes the nerves and maintains domestic
That's so
tranquility.
unbelievably
Luna's
sexist.
Drops. If you don't want to bother your husband.
Huh, well,
A story about the upcoming Oscars and Cleopatra's chances of winning. An incredible feat. They built the largest movie set of all time in Rome. And because of the main actress's many illnesses, several changes of director, and months of delays, cost shot to over $40 million.
he was winning an Oscar
The
then.
most expensive movie ever made. A record never to be
Except,
broken.
like, loads of the time now.
John Surtees won the Formula One World Championship for the first time on Saturday. He also won the World Championship in motorcycle racing from 1956 to 1960.
It's weird to see like all these old news
making
stories.
him the only man in motorsports to win world championships in both motorcycle and Formula One events. Not really my
Nor
cup
mine.
of tea.
Couldn't give a fuck actually.
Too loud, too fast, too much exhaust.
What else do we have? Final article?
Let's see if there's any news. Blah, 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 blah. Eye of the Sphinx. One of two priceless jewels. Extraordinary pure ruby. 2000 BC, etc.
I don't think there's gonna be anything there we don't know.
Old news. And here, shocking burglary. Professional thieves surprised by museum guard Charles Langley and Constable Robert Oliver of Scotland.
That's the guy from the thing.
Explosion. Constable Robert Oliver from Scotland Yard. He was there when the first eye was stolen.
Maybe
now
he's the Raven.
guarding the second one.
Well, maybe he's in on it. He's obviously not the Raven we saw in the opening cutscene because that would be impossible, but maybe he's in on it. Interesting. Anyway. Why can't I go any further this way? What the hell? What the hell's going on? The game wants me to go outside so badly for some reason. Look! I literally can't select anything else. I can't leave. Here we go.
Oh, Constable?
What's up? We upset your son, I'm sorry.
Yes, ma'am.
My son didn't make any trouble.
We just stole his gun.
It's just that he just walked past us, silent and seething. That's usually a sign that someone's laid down the law.
I'm afraid so. He played a trick on me, a rather dangerous one. The lad left me no choice but to take away his wooden pistol as a punishment.
And to kill him.
I understand. And thank you. Matty is a very lively child. Sometimes he needs a strong fatherly hand.
Where is Matt's father, if
He's
I may
dead.
ask?
He's
He
gone.
may as well be dead.
I understand.
Could you, leave Maddie's pistol here, perhaps? So you don't have to bother with it?
Of course. I told him he wouldn't get it back until Venice.
There we go. That's his pistol given back.
Very well. Thank you again, Constable.
Okay, well, while we're here, we may as well ask for the autograph if you want.
Lady Westmacott,
Yes.
Sign this fucking book.
I was wondering if you
Sign
might...
this fucking book.
Sign your book, Constable Zelner?
If it isn't too much of an inconvenience.
Of course it's an inconvenience, but only a small one.
Aw, she's very nice, really. And a millionaire. The pen went through the book there.
You are welcome.
Thank you so very much.
Okay, now...
Mrs. Miller made it, but I imagine she has her work.
We haven't actually spoken to her, have we? Talked to Miss Miller.
Mrs. Miller?
Yes?
Noticed anything?
Did you notice anything unusual on the train?
Oh, I'm afraid not. I was totally focused on my work.
She's always got an awful lot to do, my
You work
Mary.
like a slave driver.
You have to tell me if that's not all right with you.
Good Lord, child. Knit as much as you want.
So, nothing out of the ordinary.
No, Constable.
Goodbye, Mrs. Miller.
Goodbye, Constable.
She's not being very helpful there. Oh well. We'll leave them alone for now. Let's go and talk to the little kid who we upset. We can give him some butterscotch and maybe he'll stop being quite so pissed off with us. That guy's still freaking out. Hello, Matt. Have some pills. Butterscotches, sorry, is what I mean. There we go. Give Matt a butterscotch. Matt, whatever.
Would you like a butterscotch?
You think you can bribe me?
Yes.
I have no reason to. You made trouble and got punished for it. Take it as a peace offering.
Just 4?
If I'm faster than you, there'll only be 3.
Hey!
Friends again?
Mm-hmm.
All right, then. And no dangerous
I need you to
nonsense
break into
anymore.
a cabin for me,
Okay.
Matt. Lady Westmacott.
Your mother is Lady Westmacott's companion, correct?
Yeah, but it's not like you think. At first I thought, boy, you must be really wicked if you need to pay for friends. But the lady's really okay. A bit odd and really old. But other than that, she's great. She likes me.
The lady has peculiar taste.
Hey!
Okay, so where does he live?
You and your mother, do you both live on Lady Westmacott's estate?
I'm only there for the holidays. Most of the time I'm at boarding school.
I imagine that's not very pleasant.
No, it's fine. I have friends there. You always have to be so quiet in the lady's house, and I'm not allowed to bring any friends.
Such a big house with so many places to hide and no one to play hide and
It's
seek.
like Lion the Witch in the
You
Wardrobe.
said
Anyway, his father.
And how long has your mother worked for the lady?
2 years.
And your father? What does he do?
He stayed home. I used to go fishing with him, and hunting. He even let me shoot a real gun.
And then?
Then Mom fought with him, and he left. I was 7.
The boy's plans.
Oh, and how old are you
His
now?
plans to be 8.
In 8 months, I'll be 9 years old.
Oh.
And do you already know what you want to be when you grow up? A burglar?
No. We'll see. Maybe an actor.
Really? Well, I don't know. You need a lot of talent for that. I'm an actor in a theater group, you know?
You are?
Oh, yes. And I'm one of the best in our group, if I may
I
say
think you might
so.
be lying.
I get really deep into my roles, you know? I don't just talk like the character. I think like him. I become him. It's the only way to... Matt, are you okay?
Oh god. Oh god, shit. He's dying. Quickly.
I think you just have to be good at copying things to be an actor.
Oh, he zinged you.
That
He fucking
wasn't
zinged
bad.
you.
disturbing, but not bad.
Oh my god. Missing purse.
The Baroness in the second compartment over there is missing her purse. Do you have any idea where it could be?
Do I ever?
Hmm?
That guy over there with the violin case?
Oh my god, he took it.
What about him?
He picked up something in Zurich and put it in his violin case.
Really?
Yeah, and he made sure that nobody saw him.
You saw him?
Uh-huh.
Did you also see what it was?
Nah, not really. But now that I think of it, it must have been the Baroness's purse.
What a
I
dodgy
should
fuck.
look into it, shouldn't I?
I think so.
Tell me, have you seen the
He's
steward
dead. He's
anywhere?
obviously dead.
No. He was walking around a little while ago, though.
Hopefully they didn't forget him in Zurich.
What's he supposed to do?
I'm looking for a key to open a compartment door.
Did you check his things behind the counter?
I'm sure the drawers will be locked.
Can't you break it open? Or pick the lock like the Raven?
Perhaps. But I'd need a piece of wire or something like that.
Ask my mom. She has a lot of hairpins. She doesn't like the wind messing up her hair.
Thanks for the tip.
Okay,
So
let's
long.
do this.
So longer.
I've got a plan. Guys, we've got a plan. They should all come together. I'm going to talk to him later on. We'll fuck him for now. He's going to be sitting there with the purse anyway. We have 2 mysteries to solve in the first place, so let's go and get the hairpin. Give me your hairpin. Better give it to me, otherwise I'll be really upset.
Mrs. Miller?
Yes?
Hairpins.
Please excuse my unusual request, but Matt said you have some hairpins. Could I borrow one?
One of my hairpins?
It's a long story. It would be a big help.
Well, if you really
I
need
really
one.
do. I need it
Go
like
ahead,
crack.
Mary. The constable won't do it any harm. But we'll
I
use
might
the
sit on
Zelner.
it.
Of course not, madam.
There we go. Awesome, we can go and pick the lock.
Is this one okay?
It'll do nicely, madam. How very kind of you.
It's all coming together, guys.
Goodbye, Mrs. Miller.
Goodbye, Constable.
I'm just intrigued to see where this is going, because I know this has, like, murders and, like, really, like, quite danger-filled sequences at times from what I've seen, like, on the trailer and stuff, but... Tell you what it does need, though. Better controls. Like, while I'm trying to get behind the bar. Look behind the bar, okay. So in our inventory, we have hairpin. Why can't we use that to pick the cut in the mind? We're not gonna question the game logic.
And suddenly, it's me who's the thief on the train. Whoops. That was easier than expected.
Criminal.
Batteries, a toothbrush, a shaving brush, but not the key to the compartment door. Just this one. Too small
It's
for
for the box
door,
outside.
but it might still be
It's
useful.
for the box. We'll go back and we're gonna go out and open the box out here. Hopefully without getting killed in the process by the little kid coming up and scaring the shit out of us on the way. Dude, just leave, please. It's a bit janky, but I like it. Okay, anyway, we have a small key. Let's unlock the padlock. Let's see what's inside here. Better be the fucking key to the cabin.
That's it.
There we go.
There we go. This should help.
What have I got? That didn't look like a key to me. Whatever, we're gonna go and open the lock with whatever we got. Leave that man alone, I don't trust him at all. Go to the next car. Now this should all come together now. And we're gonna prove ourselves the greatest thief ever. No, don't mean that. We've got a small key, we've got pliers. Why can't I select the pliers? I did. Open the lock with the pliers. Take this lock. We're soon gonna be in.
I bet I could really get a grip on the bolt with these.
Well, come on then, hurry up.
What's inside? I really hope this could be quite exciting. What is in here?
Hello?
Hello? Please don't crash.
I barely left the window ajar.
You wish you were ajar?
Nothing to see.
Oh, shit. We're bald as well, great.
Ah.
Are you okay?
Yes.
Whatever he was worried about losing is definitely still in there.
Do you have any idea why the door was locked?
I don't know. Maybe the constant vibrations caused the lock to...
That doesn't sound very feasible to
You
me.
can't possibly believe that.
Well, then what's your theory?
The conductor could have locked it from the outside. On the other hand, it could have been someone here in the compartment who locked the door from the inside.
Who? And where have they gone?
They could have climbed out there.
Who would be that insane?
The Raven.
You tell me,
The
Professor.
Raven. Valuables.
So, what are you hiding in your bag? What do you have that would be worth stealing?
No, nothing.
No valuables?
Certainly not. Not on my salary.
You're on the Orient
It
Express.
was enough for a first-class
Yeah.
compartment on a luxury train.
That's my business.
He's very
You're
suspicious.
playing a dangerous game, Professor Lucien.
Is it Ludo?
I'd like to look around a bit.
Of course.
Okay, so what are we going to find in here? Jesus, there's a lot of stuff here.
No, nothing interesting.
And what is toothbrush?
The Bible, Grimm's fairy tales, Moby Dick, and gin, whiskey, and rum. All classics. I really wonder what the professor is hiding from
Probably a
me.
vibrator.
But I can't just rifle through the luggage of innocent citizens. This is the 60s.
Damn right.
Wow. You have a very nice fountain pen. Privacy.
If you'd managed to decode hieroglyphics that boggled the best minds of the last 3,000 years, you'd have received a gift like
He's
that
a
as
proper
well.
git. Anyway, I guess that's it. Let's look at the window.
Assuming
He's
there
on the
really
roof.
was someone in the compartment, and he climbed out the window, where's he gone?
Oh, hang on. The button.
What's this?
Someone left something behind, guys. You have a clue.
What do you have there?
It's a button. From a suit or a uniform, I guess.
The burglar might have lost it.
Maybe. Or maybe
I
not.
do not know who this burglar is, you know?
If I notice anyone with a missing button on his jacket, I'll ask him about it. But I wouldn't get my hopes up. If there was a burglar, he climbed out the window and jumped off the train.
Okay, so... yeah, leave the compartment.
Goodbye, Professor.
Goodbye.
Well, things certainly came together a bit there. We've got the clues, we've, like, put everything together, 2 and 2 together and all that stuff. 2 and 2 together, right? Yeah, they do. That's the saying. Anyway, there's this dude. He clearly has stolen a purse. But next time, we will find out what happens with him and what happens with the rest of all that's going on. We only have to solve the purse mystery, and something else might happen on board this train. I hope you enjoyed this installment. Really enjoying the game myself. This is like my game. This is the game that I want to play every other day. And those of you who watch it, fantastic. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, leave a like, a favourite, a comment, all the usual good stuff. And I will see you really fucking soon, my minxlings. Bye for now.